What's up, man? It's Vash here to talk about Denpa Kyoushi episode 4. This episode was baller as shit though, man. I'm telling you, Kagami is slowly becoming like my favorite character of all times, man. I like that he just uses his otaku nature just to prove a point. Like, that's the most dope shit ever, man. He fucking uses his nerdiness to prove a point. So, basically in this episode, the one girl, I think her name is Makina, I think. That might be wrong. He calls her Irregular Twin Tails. Her, the girl with the purple hair with twin tails. She wants to expel the girl who he refers to as Potatoes. I like him because I can remember his nicknames. She wants to expel Potatoes because Potatoes works at a maid cafe, and working at a maid cafe will bring down the image of the school and all that shit. And so Kagami was just kind of, okay, come work here. You know what I'm saying? He makes her work at the maid cafe that he frequents and all that sort of stuff. And she actually sees it's not as easy as she thought. You know, learning the customers' preferences and being able to do that and bringing out happiness and joy and all that sort of stuff, it's not something that's easy. You know what I'm saying? He brings up the points where he's just kind of like, are you sure you want to suspend someone who can do something that you can't? Because you can't do this. She can. How is it going to look expelling a student who is obviously better at something than you are? It's going to look kind of fucked up on your part. Almost like you're doing it out of spite, in a jealous sort of mode. And so, you know, the girl, Twin Tails, continues to work in the shop, and she's learning sort of stuff, and she's, you know, writing down drawings and names on the omurice. And, you know, she's actually, it seemed that she was finally, like, getting it. So I was just kind of like, okay, she must understand. But in the end, she's still kind of like, dope, you still got to go. You know what I'm saying? This is going to bring down the integrity of the school. I stand by what I said. She got to go. She still has to go. And then she actually hits Kagami with like a wooden sword. She pulls out of fucking nowhere, right? But she keeps saying that she got to go. He was like, I'm glad that it went this way. That's what I was hoping. That he does the thing, does it again. He's like, okay, that ends part A. This is part B of the lesson. And he takes both of them to a place like at the top of like this building, and he sets up a microphone and like some speakers and all that sort of stuff, and he's just like, okay, Potatoes, you go ahead and give the performance of your life. You know what I'm saying? All we got to do is change society's views on maids, because you saying that the integrity of the school is going to be brought down because maids are looked down upon. So all we have to do is make a change in society's mind, and there will be no problem. So then it turns out that Potatoes is an underground idol. She's known as a cutter girl because she sings and she dances or whatever. Her moves are very, very crisp, and she does it though without showing her face. Every time she shows a video, it's normally just kind of like from the neck down for the most part, you know. So she does it like discreetly, you know what I mean? But she is the cutter girl, and Kagami convinces her, like, look, you have to change these people's minds, you know. That's what it's all about. Change the societal view of what is considered the norm, or what is considered good, or what is considered bad, you know. And she was going to leave, but Twin Tails stops. She's just kind of like, don't listen to that man. He's an otaku neat, and don't listen to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing you do is going to change it. And Potatoes is like, I realized something. She said, going to school isn't the worst thing that can happen to me. Not going to school is not the worst thing that can happen to me. You know what I'm saying? But losing myself, losing who I am, would definitely, you know what I'm saying, be the worst thing that can happen. Which is true. You know what I'm saying? You can't be yourself in order to appease society. It's not even worth it. Because you're just going to be like in a shitty mood. It's almost like on some Equus sort of shit. Look up Equus, guys. It actually is a good metaphor I just made. But she goes out there and she performs. And the way Kagami set it up was he sent out a tweet so that everyone could be like in this square when it was happening. So everyone was kind of there and they were recording it, and this shit, just in the time that she stepped onto that platform and started singing, 10 million views worldwide. 10 million views just in that small time. And so her stock as a celebrity went up. And so the chairperson was just kind of like, yeah, it would be bad interest now. It would really reflect poorly on the integrity of the school if you expel her now. And so Twin Tails are kind of like not happy about that shit for the most part. She was like, why did you side with her? And the chairperson was like, oh no, I didn't side with her, you misunderstanding. I side with amusing students. And I feel like Kagami is going to be able to show people how amusing Japan can be. So that's kind of what her motive is, which I respect. It's not like she's using him per se. She just wants him to bring out Japan to its best potential, which I find dope. I find that to be dope. And this episode just made me laugh. It was cool as shit. Kagami is the coolest fucking teacher on the fucking planet, man. Let me know what you guys thought about this shit, though, man. Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? Are you fucking with it right now? Are you feeling it? Can you feel it? Do you feel it? Let me know. Vash SMP. Come on.